This is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, I haven't reacted to a music, how would I call it? A Bollywood music film in a long time. And it's only when I went to reacted to top Indian monthly songs, I saw a particular artist that I wanted to react to. It was vibrant, it was colourful, it was everything. And I was like, what? I've got to react to it. Where is it? And I found it on Khesari Lal channel. Please go over to his channel. I believe that was the only way that I was going to get it without getting blocked. And I have Google Translate to make sure that I'm pronouncing the name right because I wanted to get it right. So it's Khesari Lal, Nathuniya, Priyanka Singh, Nathuniya, Arshiya, and Arshi. So that's the artist and the song, I believe. Also in there is some lyrical contents in there, which I wanted the female and the male part. So I'm just going to highlight the female and the male part, just the first verse of it, and put it through Google Translate and see if they actually will translate it. I very much doubt they will, because they like that. Yeah, why don't Google Translate Hindi into English? Let me know about that. I haven't. Why? What's the problem? You can translate. All right, I've done it now. I had to double click. Oh, boof. That don't make sense. So it says, drink, booze and burn. Let me tell you that there should be a big burn. Drink, booze and burn. Let me tell you that there should be a big burn. Let's go to a taste of work. And that's the female. And the male says, are running tire nuts. All right, so they've gone back into their language. Mel says, I'm running Tanot Basla Tora Nathuniya Pa when Halavil Kama Horamnia. I am totally rubbish at Hindi. May I should take some breakdown lessons. You know how long that would take me? But I love it when the notes are hit. I love it how... You know, like when you're watching any of the platforms, Basement or Coke Studio or T-Series, when the language hits you, it bloody well hits you, do you know? And that's what keeps my heart pumping to wanting more. It's a drug now. It certainly is a drug now. I'm going to read the other part of the translations in the verse after I've reacted to this particular song. I don't want to waste my time in doing that, then listen to it and then go and I'd rather do half than half. Does that make sense? But yeah, the female part, drink, booze and burn. Let me tell you that there should be a big burn. Drink, booze and burn. Let me tell you that there should be a big burn. Let's go and taste the work. So he's talking about hard-working person, I suppose. I won't know until I press the play button. Anyway, look, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
मम्मी के लिए बेस्ट गिफ्ट कारवा मिनी.
I want them glasses. The matter hits this track has got is crazy.
दारू बजारू चढ़ जाला हो केहुओं के नियत बिगड़ जाला हो ए बाबू दारू बजारू चढ़ जाला हो
The subtitles say completely something different.
जय
He's not licking her neck, is he? This is very, very sexual.
बाबू पीछे हट जाओ
Go on, bro. But yet no kissing. Okay, he's... How many women like to be kissed when a man's got a beard? Ruffling up on their cheek.
कृष्णा बेदर्दी खेसारी गल जांच के हो कोई बेर जांच के
Aye.
भइल दीवाना बड़े हमारा नाच के हो हमारा है नाच के
Yeah, she can move her body though, innit? Soon the rope, I can into flaunt it. Seeing that killer don't think I was showering you with money.
अरे पूरा इंडिया हिली बाबू खाली तू देखत जा
So that was Khesari Lal song. Nathuniya, Priyanka Singh, Nathuniya, Arshiya, Ashari or Arshi. There you go. My pronunciation is absolutely rubbish. Something that I didn't connect the dots with is once I put the YouTube subtitles on, which it did say English, translate to English, it was completely different from me translating the actual lyrical content that's in the description page. I was like, wait a minute. So I'm gonna highlight a whole chunk of it, but hopefully it will do that amount, and I'll do that. There you go. Then what I'll do, I've got to change it, swap it around, and then swap it back. Right. So in English, it says, Avon became crazy about everyone. Yes, everyone. No, it does. Hell no. This is nothing to do with it. This is nothing to do with it. Or YouTube it's got one part here, the woman's got male parts, and our habit is a very big sinister point of view. And the woman says, don't cry to Chuchala, Banya Pa, Banya Pass. Don't say nothing like that in the YouTube translator. So we skip that part, is it? We have that Google Translate has a problem in translating stuff that is in the description page of YouTube. There you go. I said it. Look, if you don't believe me, you try it. When the subtitles came on YouTube, I understood it. You will see it in a minute when I upload it. You will see. Well, you totally saw it. But if you go into the description page and highlight the lyrical contents there, and then put it into Google Translate, you will see it come up with completely different lyrics. Completely. I loved it. I love the funness of it. I love the jointness of it. What I see in when I see in music films, when you got the playback singers, whether it be whoever it may be, being the playback singers, one thing that I've never seen is the two artists kissing. They get passionate to a certain point, but there's never any kissing. I've never seen any, or anything that's shown of a strong sexual nature. It'll be of a strong romantic nature, but it wouldn't be of a strong sexual, or, that kind of thing, looking at the breasts and looking at all these kind of, you know what I mean? There'll be the cheek to cheek, that signify the love of one another and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, the passion, the drive, but you would not see any of that kissing thing. And I thought, I asked that question. I did many, many moons ago. I did. And even down, so when I'm looking at this particular music video, I'm thinking, wow, there's so much everything apart from the kissing. He was kissing her leg, he was kissing her cheek. At one point, he was looking at her female parts, the breast part, you know what I mean? But it was all done within limitations, And that's what I love about the music of this kind. It's got this limitation where over the Western world, it feels like you can do anything in your music video and get away with it. There's no laws. So it's nice to see that there can be boundaries. It's nice to see that there is a boundary without law. It's just common decency. And it shows you that you can make a great music video, have a great time, and it being such a powerful song that it reaches millions and millions and millions of views and hitting all crazy records, but still stay within the PG reference. You don't have to go that flamboyant out just to try and get. There's people out there just going naked and can't even think about reaching these numbers. So what does it say? What's the message out there right now? This one is clear to see and view, and I love it. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom.